Alright, well, beginning of day 3. That's our campsite. A couple guys we stayed in the shelter with. It is 26 degrees right now. At least there's no wind. Didn't do a lot of video yesterday. It was just raining and nasty weather. Trying to be quiet, not to wake everybody. Anyway, John and I are about to get on the trail. We got about 9.5 left to do. I'm gonna tell you, it's been tough. This is easily the toughest trail I've ever done. But it's been so diverse. Up above the tree line and then back down into it, hiking in mist, then sun and mist. So yeah, we're gonna get on the trail. Hopefully we'll be able to do a little more video today than we did yesterday, and we'll see how it goes. Trail dog, come here, buddy. Yeah. Hi, puppy. Pretty. All that hair, bet you want cold. I just came up a little hill. Loud breath. Whew. Check that out. I don't know if you can see that or not. Some kind of straight rock face. That is way cool. Got some water coming down off of it. Anyway, worked up a sweat so far today. Doing good. Hopefully we'll get out of here in a little bit. It's still terrible weather, but hey, it's hiking. A cave down in there. You hear water running. That's pretty slick. And you can hear water running all through there. That's cool. I wonder if someone's in there looking back at us. Seems like it. Seems like that's where we're headed. Seems like I'm going straight up anyway. So we're up high enough now to have frost on the trees. 36 degrees. Anyway, there's a little ridge line out there. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's got a little sun on it. Anyway, we're headed down. Alright, well, it's about 11 o'clock, I think. Right at 11 o'clock, we're at 2,900 feet. Trail's been fairly easy today. Been a few tough uphills. This has really been the easiest part of the trail so far. I think we're about 4 miles out, so a couple more hours and we'll have this beast in the bag. But it's been one of those, another one of those ones where you're hiking, you think you're gonna die, and then you get up to a ridge and it gives you a little break. You hike steady for a while and then you go downhill like crazy, slippery, steep. Then you go flat for a little bit more, but it's easily the toughest hike I've been on. And I'm telling you, if you're coming out to Loeb, you better have a map, better have a good compass. And if you can have one of those, so you kind of know where you're at as far as altitude, because a lot of this stuff is not marked. You're going to need that. And anyway, like I said, we got about 4 miles left. John's up there. I don't know if you can see him. He's going around the bend. There he is. Back a little bit. Look what showed up last day. The sun. We're about two miles out. Went through Neal's Gap, past some little creek with a cool little waterfall, but we couldn't really see it. We could hear it. And we were about 2 miles out right now, and that'll be a wrap. All right, coming off of this beast. Well, this is a little approach trail leading into parking lot. 31 miles or thereabouts of some of the toughest hiking I've ever done. I ain't gonna tell anybody no lie, that was tough. And I consider myself in pretty good shape. I've been hiking since April and May. This will be 200 miles this year, and that thing kicked my behind. So, and it wasn't that it was long. It was just, the terrain was horrendous, to say the least. Anyway, up and down, all around. The end.